Welcome back. In today's explainer, we're taking a magnifying glass to the science of our everyday habits. Specifically, we're talking about your skincare routine and how to maximize your results by avoiding some incredibly common face pack errors. If you've ever felt like your skincare just isn't giving you that glow you deserve, well, you're in the exact right place. Let's get right into it.
You know the drill, we've all been there. You invest time, maybe drop a decent amount of money, and block off your evening for a relaxing self-care session with a face mask. You're expecting to rinse it off and reveal this amazingly healthy, glowing skin. But instead, you wake up with dry, irritated, tight skin, or, even worse, an unexpected breakout. I mean, what gives? Why does this happen? The truth is, applying a face pack is really only half the equation. Applying it correctly is the whole other half.
To figure out where things go sideways, we really need to understand our skin's natural rhythm, and it all starts with the number 28. See, your skin naturally renews itself roughly every 28 days, though, yeah, this process does slow down a bit as we age. But the crucial takeaway here is that a face pack does not change this natural biological cycle. Face packs are surface-level enhancers, guys. They aren't magic wands. When you use them correctly, they're fantastic at removing excess oil, impurities, and dead cells from that top layer. But if you try to force them to be some sort of overnight miracle cure by overusing them, you're basically picking a fight with biology. And trust me, your skin will lose.
So, to get those glowing results, here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the face pack paradox, finding the right formula, common application mistakes, proper removal and aftercare, and finally, building a balanced routine.
Starting off with Section 1, the face pack paradox, or good intentions, bad results.
Let's look at the fundamental misunderstandings we have before we even open the jar. By definition, a face pack is a highly concentrated product designed to sit on your skin for a short, specific window of time before being washed away. Unlike your everyday gentle cleansers that are just meant to swipe away dirt immediately, face packs force beneficial ingredients to literally sit on your skin and interact with it for several minutes. And because they're so targeted and concentrated, misusing them, whether that means using the wrong type, leaving them on way too long, or applying them incorrectly, can severely disrupt your skin's natural barrier. That high concentration is exactly why they work, but it's also the exact reason they can cause so much irritation when used the wrong way. Moving right along to Section 2, finding the right formula to know your skin's needs. Because here's the thing, not all masks are created equal. One of the absolute biggest mistakes is just grabbing whatever face pack happens to be trending on social media without actually considering your specific skin type. If you have oily skin, you need balancing ingredients. We're talking about kaolin clay, multani mitti, which you might know as Fuller's Earth, or niacinamide, to absorb that excess sebum and really control the shine. But if you take those same oil-absorbing clays and slap them onto dry skin, oh boy, you're going to strip away the tiny amount of moisture it has left, leading to flaking and severe tightness. Dry skin absolutely craves hydrating humectants instead. Think hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, or honey, which actively attract and lock in moisture. A mismatch right out of the gate guarantees a skincare disaster. And speaking of formulas, how often should we actually be using them? Listen, there's this massive myth out there that using a mask every single day yields faster results. That's a huge no. In reality, overuse completely wrecks your skin's protective barrier. For dry and combination skin, you really want to stick to just 1 to 2 times a week. Oily skin, you can handle a bit more, maybe 2 to 3 times a week with balancing masks. And if you have sensitive skin, definitely limit it to just once a week. Remember, more is not better here. Consistency is what actually counts.
Now you might be wondering, what if I have combination skin? Well, this is where a really cool expert technique called multi-masking comes into play. Instead of treating your entire face with just one product, which, might over-dry your cheeks or totally under-treat your forehead, you apply different masks to different zones simultaneously. You put the hydrating masks right on the dry areas and target the clay masks exclusively on your oily T-zone. It's a highly strategic approach, and it prevents a whole lot of unnecessary irritation.
Okay. On to Section 3, common application mistakes made during the masking session. So you've got the right formula, but what about the actual application? First and foremost, applying a face pack to dirty skin is a massive mistake. If dirt, makeup, sunscreen, or just daily oil is sitting on your skin, the active ingredients in your mask literally cannot penetrate or interact with the skin's surface. You're essentially painting over a dirty canvas. You absolutely must cleanse first. Also, slathering on a really thick, heavy layer, that doesn't make the pack work any better. It's just wasting your product, it takes forever to dry, and it makes rinsing a total nightmare. A thin, even layer is all your skin needs to absorb the benefits.
Now pay close attention to this next point because it's a trap almost everyone falls into. The ideal timing for a mask is 10 to 20 minutes maximum. The big mistake here is leaving it on until it completely cracks, tightens up, and basically makes it impossible to move your face. We kind of have this notion that if our skin feels extremely tight, it means the product is working. Actually, scratch that. It's the opposite. Especially with clay masks, leaving them on until they crack means they've already absorbed the excess oil and are now literally sucking the essential water right out of your skin. This causes severe moisture loss and extreme dryness. The golden rule? Always rinse when it's partially dry, never wait until it's completely cracked.
And while we're talking about application, we definitely need to police what we're actually putting on our faces. Here's a quick, absolutely vital checklist of ingredients to avoid, especially for sensitive skin. Watch out for high alcohol content. That'll leave your skin feeling super tight and uncomfortable. Artificial fragrances and colors, they provide zero actual skincare benefits and act as massive triggers for irritation. The same goes for excessive essential oils. Oh, and combining harsh physical scrubs with a face pack? No way. That is a guaranteed recipe for damaging your delicate skin barrier. Always, always check your labels.
That brings us to Section 4, proper removal and aftercare, so we can focus on finishing strong.
You've applied it perfectly. Your 15 minutes are up. Now what? Well, this is actually the most neglected phase of masking. Whatever you do, do not vigorously scrub that mask off your face. Scrubbing dried clay or gel off your skin aggressively causes a ton of friction and absolutely wrecks your protective barrier. Instead, try following these 4 gentle steps. First, splash a little water on your face just to soften the dried pack. Second, once it's nice and soft, use gentle circular motions with your fingertips to lift it away. Third, gently pat your skin dry with a soft towel, never rub. And fourth, immediately apply a moisturizer. See, cleansing and masking temporarily reduce your surface moisture, so if you stop right after rinsing, you're leaving your skin totally vulnerable.
And that perfectly leads into our water temperature choices. I know using really hot water might feel incredibly relaxing in the moment, but hot water aggressively strips away the skin's natural necessary oils. It leaves your skin barrier completely vulnerable, dry, and super tight. You should always opt for lukewarm water. It's warm enough to effectively dissolve and wash away the face pack, but gentle enough to preserve all those crucial natural oils your skin desperately needs to stay healthy.
Finally, Section 5. Building a balanced routine, where we look at the big picture.
Let's zoom out a bit to see how face packs actually fit into your life as a whole. I absolutely love this quote from Dr. Anju that was highlighted in our source material. She states that skincare should focus on long-term consistency rather than expecting overnight transformations. Seriously, one of the greatest mistakes we make is applying a face pack and expecting a singular dramatic change the very next morning. Healthy skin is a gradual process. You have to give your skin enough time to respond naturally. Face packs are really just one part of a much larger, comprehensive strategy.
So what exactly does that strategy look like? Well, a face pack is a supporting player, not the main event. A truly balanced, healthy skin routine relies just as much on daily cleansing to remove impurities, moisturizing to protect your barrier, and, this is absolutely vital, sun protection, especially since freshly masked skin can actually be more sensitive to UV rays. Masking makes up roughly a quarter of this wellness puzzle. Without the other 75%, your face pack is fighting a losing battle. But when you combine it with healthy habits, like drinking enough water and getting plenty of sleep, this balanced routine is the real secret to radiant skin.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question to really chew on. Are you ready to ditch the overnight miracle mindset and commit to consistent, gentle care? It's time to check your formulas, time your applications, respect that skin barrier, and remember that real results come from patience. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I highly encourage you to go look at your skincare bottles tonight with a brand new perspective.